Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Caretaker's Inner Room. Don't forget that on this project I am not Mark, I am the host. Let's take a look at the highlights of the previous episode. Give it to us. Bang, 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 bang.
We are all here together, so we need to work together to get out. We will go out, they cannot sort our problem outside, but we need to involve him first.
Where his power lies. There is one knife he keeps at the side of his pocket. So if we can take down his knife, you'll be powerless.
You mean my knife? From now henceforth, Bisten is now my new 2IC. Bisten! Deal with them anyhow you want.
There's a group called the Circle. That's the only thing I know.
The only thing you know is that there is a group called the Circle?
Yes.
Could it be the Circles? Landlord.
Welcome back. I hope that highlight reminded you of the things that happened in the previous episode. If you have not watched the previous episode, do well to go and watch the previous episode, then come back here and let's continue this discussion. On this episode of the Caretaker's Inner Room today, I have the landlord. Don't forget, I am not Mark, I am the host. Landlord. Landlord, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Landlord, I'm just, on this show we ask questions, and I'm just going to ask you a few questions.
Go ahead.
Before I go ahead, I need to let you know that I am not Mark, so be comfortable, I am the host. Landlord, why did you decide to go after the investigator Mark paid to look into the Rebe fertilizer project?
Well, Mr. Host, I decided to go after the investigator because everybody has a past. The document he searched for has to do with my life, my past. Everybody has the good, the bad, the ugly. And it's not proper for him to go to that extent of digging into my past. And you know, not only that document, there are also things that he may find out which may not augur well. There are individuals, high level, high class individuals that may be uprooted from that document. And those individuals are very powerful, very, very powerful, and also dangerous. And that is why I have to go after him.
Landlord, don't forget that I'm not Mark, I am the host. Landlord, can I ask you, did you ever envision that Mark was ever going to catch up with you?
I never envisioned that. But with the turnout of things, I discovered that there may be a mole among my boys, and even in my compound, that led to what happened.
I like the direction you're thinking. Continue.
Led to what happened. And you know, I am an erudite personality. A well-known somebody vast in intellectualism as a product of citadel of intellectualism. And that is why any attempt by anybody to dig into my past may be very, very catastrophic for that person and even to myself.
Landlord, we are all aware that you are a
citadel of intellectualism.
That thing that you just said. Don't forget, I'm not Mark, I am the host. Landlord, let me ask you another question. Now that Mark has caught up with you, how do you intend to leave Mark's custody? What are your plans?
To leave Mark's custody is either Mark eliminate me, because if If he does not do that and continue with the quest and what he wants to achieve, he may also be eliminated. Yes. If he does not eliminate me,
I will so beat someone's child.
my compound people will eliminate him. Even my boys will eliminate him. And if he fails to do that and allow me to go out, I will eliminate him.
Landlord, do you know that what you just said? Okay, I'm not Mark, I am the host. Don't forget that on this show, I am not Mark, I am the host. Okay, landlord, you are going to eliminate Mark. Landlord, tell us about the circus. Don't forget that I am not Mark, I am the host.
I should do what?
Landlord, tell us about the circus.
I am not going to tell you about the circus.
Okay. No, landlord, it's not me. It is the show. It's me. It's the host. Tell the host about.
Even the host is not supposed to know anything about the circus.
You don't want to fight. You don't want to kill each
I am not going to talk about that.
It's all right. The host will not know. Landlord, please tell the audience about the circus.
Even the audience will not know anything about the circus, because if they do, it will be quite dangerous and very, very preposterous for them to know, because the circus is not supposed to be known to anybody. Even Shadow will not know about the circus. And if that is the reason why you brought me here, I beg to take my leave.
Landlord, that is not.
I beg to take my leave.
Excuse me, landlord. That is not the reason why. Producer, stop it.
and they never leave. They have left you.
Ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will continue this show. Landlord, yeah? All right, let us read out some of the comments from that comment section. This is coming from Donald Rosario. Donald Rosario says, Mr. Azu needs to start paying rent to the cops. It's just like prison is now his second home. Okachukwu Kelvin Ozube says, starvation finally made our compound dog quiet. Love this series. Much love from inside trenches. Surprise Mukondelili says, I have been commenting since and several times my comments hasn't been shown up. What a pity. I've been a fan for more than 5 years and I have watched every single video. Anyway, I want to be stand on Caretaker's inner room, and that's my legend after Mark. Noel Gama says, Mark is just entertaining. I need a shout out on your show now. I'm a big fan and Mr. Azu should be on the show on Monday. Duo Perfit NG says, big fan from Burundi. Keep the fire burning. We would like to see Kebran, Bisten and Mr. Azu in the next Caretaker series review. Agri that chemist says, if snake was a person, then Mr. Bisten is really just true definition of snake. The way he changed goalposts is really incredible. Flavor Shadiva says, this episode just taught me a lesson. Never trust a Bisten in your life. Okay. No matter the circumstance you find yourself in, Bisten is unbelievable. I didn't see that coming. Watching from Namibia. Good luck, Obina says, I like the way Landlord got shocked after he heard the circle. Also, Mr. Azu was very humble. He did not raise his voice. Now he has proven that he is very quiet character as he always claimed. Love this show so much. All right, that was some comments I could read out from the comment section of the previous episode. Right now we're going to continue the show. You saw the landlord came out. I tried to get the landlord back, but I could not. But I was able to get Mr. Azu and Bisten to the show. Mr. Azu and Bisten, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you very much.
So I'm going to on this show. This is your first time on this show.
Yes.
Like on this show, I need to let you know, on this show, I am not Mark, I am the host. Yes, and as the host, I'm going to ask you a question. Mr. Azu, why were you so quiet in the cell? I saw one of the scenes, you were very quiet while Bisten and Kebran were talking. You were just quiet. Why? It's unlike you, Mr. Azu.
Anyway, you are very correct. It's unlike me. But I don't think you've been in the cell before. Like, you've never entered the cell before. You never enter Nigeria cell. If you enter Nigeria cell, you can understand. Listen, in our cell here in Nigeria, I mean, we have hierarchies in the cell. We have the GOC, we have the 2YC to the GOC. And this set of people are the people who rules the cell. I mean, you don't talk, you don't shout. It's strictly on the military rule. You don't do anything inside that cell. If not, they treat you. So, who am I going to shout for? You can't even raise your voice. Otherwise, they beat a lot of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if Azu tells you about the cell, you should believe him. Because Azu have had more incidents in the cell than he has ever had in the whole of Caretaker episode. Let's look at some of the moments where Azu was arrested. You're a thief! A thief without excuse! Thief!
Gentlemen, please, without wasting much time, this young man, beyond every reasonable doubt, has been found guilty as accused. Please, take him out.
Young man, sorry, you have every right to remain silent. For whatever thing you say or do now may be used against you in the court of law. Sarge, move him.
Move.
Thief!
Move it. It's okay, it's okay. I'll follow you. Just allow him to explain. Just let him explain.
Move it! Move him! Move him!
Understand? Tell me the truth.
Move him away!
Let me talk to Caretaker now.
Now you know that I'm Caretaker. Now you know. He has known that I'm Caretaker. You now know that I'm Caretaker. Nobody should bury him until I come.
He's our Caretaker. He's our Caretaker.
Can you drop it? Calm down, your man. Calm down. Can you drop it?
Okay, I'm coming down. Tell him to give me my money.
Drop your weapon. Drop your weapon.
If this will make you to tell him to give me, I will drop
your weapon.
Let him give me my money. I need my money. Give me my money. I need my 500,000.
Calm down. Calm down. You are under arrest.
For what?
For attempted murder and possession of dangerous weapon. And you have the right to remain silent. Whatever you say will be used against you in the court of law.
No, officer, you don't understand it. They are owing me money.
Move him.
No, they are owing me.
Move him. Move him. Move him. Move him. Move him.
No, they are owing me. Tell them the truth. Tell them I did not touch you. Officer, you know that I did not touch you. Follow me. Take it easy.
Take that man. Bisten, no.
It's going to be okay.
I just hope so. I just hope so.
I can't wait to.
Bisten.
I can't wait to.
Bisten.
Mr. Azu, there's a complaint against you. Yes, that you are planning to blackmail some members of this compound and they stop money from them.
Chimo.
We have had this situation for some time now, so I played along with you and followed you to this place. So this is what it's all about, eh? You cannot use the police to achieve your aim, right? Mr. Azu, you are under arrest for false information and attempted blackmail. You have the right to remain silent. Whatever you say here can and will be used against you in the court of law. Officer, arrest him. Go with them! Yes! Stop them! Blackmail! Your life will catch up with you! Mr. Azu, you are under arrest.
Again?
Yes. Shut up. You are under arrest for theft. So you have the right to remain silent. Because whatever you say here can and will be used against you in the court of law. Sergeant,
Sir.
arrest him.
Move! I say move!
Sir, I am not a thief.
I say move! Young man, move.
Can I explain to you, sir?
Let's get to the station. Let's get to the station. Don't worry, we'll explain at the
Let me talk
station.
to you, Oga. Well, calm down, let me talk.
Let's get to the station.
Let me talk to you. Move. Sir, let me talk to you, sir.
Let's get to
Can
the
I explain to
station.
you, I'm not a thief? Sir, listen to me. Take it easy, let me talk to him now. If you're not your Oga, let me just talk to him. Sir, I'm not a thief.
Azu should be a chairman once in the cell. Mr. Bisten,
Yeah.
the snake.
Did you really call me that now? If you say that's what I am, then that's what I am.
That is what you are. Bisten, you're a snake. So let me tell you something, Bisten.
We don't want to fight. We don't want to kill each other.
I am not Mark. I am the host. All right, Mr. Bisten. How do you feel?
I feel good. Very good.
Mr. Azu, how do you feel after what Bisten did in this cell?
Man, honestly, I'm not happy. I don't feel good. I'll pay back.
Okay.
It's a promise.
You say what? You will pay back.
I said, will you stop that nonsense?
Okay. You will pay back. Do you want to do that?
You don't worry now. Just watch out. I will pay back. It's a promise.
Alright guys. I'm just curious. I'm curious. What is your plan? When you go back to that compound, eventually, if you are ever going to go back to that compound, what are you going to do?
There's an adage that what a man will do is in his heart. But the tip I want to give out is the thief should get ready for my return.
I'm going to keep quiet. No, look at me. I'm looking at you. You're talking nonsense with your mouth. But then I'm looking at you. You're talking nonsense with your mouth. Okay. No, the same thief who brought you the set. The same thief who set you up and brought you the set. You're coming to a meeting in the house. Who are you? Come on, keep quiet.
You want to know who I am? Don't worry, you'll soon find out. I am the snake.
Alright guys, I think we should leave it here. Let us try to find out who Bisten really is. Bisten, I think we'll find out who you are.
Mr. Hope, Bisten is nobody. Just stop saying that thing. You're not you're compared to what you said. Bisten is nobody. I'm looking at him. He's talking nonsense with his mouth. Bisten is nobody.
Mr. Azu, because of this thing you have said, I will deal with you.
Bisten, you're threatening me.
I will deal with you.
Bisten, I will fight you. You're threatening me.
See, forget the show. I will deal with you.
Bisten, forget the show. See, if you threaten me, I'll kill you. If you threaten me, I'll kill you. Forget the nonsense you're talking here, idiot. Is it because we are doing interview? No, you look at me.
I will deal with you.
Listen, okay, let us go outside. No, let us go outside.
I will deal with you.
Let us not spoil anything. Let us go outside.
See, I will deal with you.
I don't want to spoil anything here. We're not pulling your camera. Let us go outside instead.
Let's go.
Let us go outside.
Let's go.
Let us go outside.
Oh, what rubbish?
Let's go.
Guys, don't. I will see you next. I will see you on next episode. Guys, let's don't fight. We have come to the end of this episode of Caretaker in our room. Producer, please now, hold them. We have come to the end of this Caretaker.
If I don't kill this Caretaker, I'll kill you. I'll kill your
Let me just tell them. We have come to the end of this episode of Caretaker in our room. Don't forget to comment so that we can read your comments on the comment section. Go to Caretaker series right now and watch the previous episode, and don't forget to watch the next episode so that you can read out your comments. Guys, see you next Monday. Next Monday we're going to show.